Hello, sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kirsten. As you can see, we are in a new space because I have officially gotten my office / cozy reading room set up upstairs in my house. My family and I built our dream home 2 years ago now. We had moved in, and this space here used to be my youngest son's nursery because we only have two official bedrooms upstairs. And when we built this house, this room was always meant to be my office space. But with my little one being as little as he was, we didn't want to send him downstairs. And my oldest also wasn't big enough to go to the downstairs bedrooms quite yet. So this has always been Kenson's room. But now it is finally Mummy's room, and it is everything and more to me. I always had this vision of creating this very pink, girly, boho office that I could just feel inspired in. And I'm not going to lie, you guys, this is probably now officially my favorite space in my entire house. And all I want to do is sit in here and read, do cozy crafts, work on my content in here, do people's makeup, like all of the things. This room is just giving me full creative, cozy vibes in here. I am so excited to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes work. It was a lot of fun painting. This was like the first time I've ever painted all by myself, and I was only brave enough to do the one wall in here, the color pink. But I absolutely love how it turned out. Just nice as like a little accent wall. Everything else is very natural and simple, which I think worked out really well. I also got to update my bookcases. As you can see, I now have the official cool Bookish girl Billy bookcases in my room. This whole process has taken me probably over a week to do every tiny little piece. First painting, then moving my furniture from downstairs to upstairs, going to IKEA and getting the actual shelves, building the shelves, getting my husband to help me install things properly, because me and power tools, I'm not going to lie, that's just a skill that I feel like is a blue job. I am a pink job kind of girl, and that means power tools are something that my husband gets to run and I get to sit back and watch as he hangs shelves and does that for me. As you can see by the pile of books that I brought upstairs, we had a lot to work with, and I started moving all of the books upstairs, and then my family and I went on a last minute road trip down to a little town in southern Alberta called Nanton. It's got a Western shop that my husband wanted to go to, and it has this cute little vintage candy store that we stopped in, and they also have like antiques that you can shop through as well. So that's where I got this super cute like denim jean mug. I couldn't walk away from it. It was so cute. And then I also got a few other little random knickknacks to be able to put on my shelf. That's going to be my new fun thing to do, is thrifting to fill up this room with cute, fun, eclectic things. All the books behind me are mostly books that I have read and books that I absolutely love. So these bookcases in here will most likely just be the books that are like my 5-star reads that I absolutely loved and treasure and cannot wait to go back and read. And because I do have so many books, I am going to keep my bookcases up downstairs, and those will just be either to be read books that I just don't have room for on my TBR cart, or series that I liked but weren't something that like stood out to me as like my favorite books ever, but books that I still want to keep. I tried to kind of organize things, but then everything kind of became like a mishmash of different genres, different styles, all of the things. Whereas downstairs, I used to have them like separated by like contemporary romance and dark romance and fantasy and all of those things. But just with these bookcases being the size that they are, sometimes you just had to mix and match to make things fit nicely on the shelves. I don't feel like these are going to stay like this, styled like this forever. I will probably mix and match a few things, except for my tippy top row. Like those are some of my absolute favorite series ever that will always stay on this trophy shelf. But I also feel like I will be able to hang some other floating shelves, like especially on this back wall here, behind my little reading chair. I would love to turn this into, I guess it would be an accent wall. Like this one is my pink accent wall, but then I want this one behind my reading chair to kind of be more like picture frames, floating shelves with some of my other most favorite series ever, and just get a little bit more artsy with creating more things for this backspace. So I look forward to continuing to do that and sharing that process with you guys as well. There still is lots of opportunity to be able to add more books in here, but I also don't want it to feel super overcrowded. So this will just be a continuing revolution of my book trophies and series that will stick with me forever. Authors that are auto buy and favorite ones that I will always purchase their books from and create a beautiful collection. But like I said, I love everything about this room at this very moment. This process has made me realize I really do love buying books, and the limited space in here makes me realize I feel like I need to be a little bit more picky and choosy about the books that I buy, and maybe try and start reading more on my Kindle. And then if I absolutely love the book or the start of a series, then go ahead and buy the physical copy of the book, because I have a ton of books to get through that I have not read that I own. Probably at least over 100. I did do a video where I literally put my entire physical TBR of books that I had not read before in a little spinny wheel. I do have a prompt in my little TBR jar where it says to spin the wheel. So if I pull that card, then I have to spin the wheel and pick whatever book the wheel decides I need to read. But anyways, I am so excited for this cute and cozy space, and I cannot wait to film more videos in here because the lighting is perfection. You should see it in here when it is sunset time. I've got my disco ball diffuser and that girl gets spinning, and the lights are absolutely stunning in here at that time of day. So it's just honestly the best thing ever. I always say that my bookish life is not very aesthetic because I am a busy stay-at-home mom. I am a mom to 2 boys, and if you are a boy mom, you know that quiet, cozy vibes are just not their thing when they are little. So I am usually on the move and having to squish in and steal random quiet pockets in my day to be able to come in here and actually get to read and be quiet and be still and be creative. So I'm hoping that by having this space upstairs, I might have more opportunities to do that, because my kiddos and I spend most of our time upstairs here. So now I can kind of pop in and out of this room, get a few things done, get reading done, office work done, etc. And I just feel a lot better about having my reading space up in here than I do downstairs. This is kind of a short, quick video, but I just wanted to share my excitement for this room, give you guys a little bit of a tour of what it looks like, and some of my other hopes and dreams of what I plan on doing with this space. I am going to be linking all of the furniture pieces below that I can in the description below. So if you want to get any of the things that you saw here in my office, all of that information is linked below. If you are not already following me on here, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and you subscribe. And I just hope whatever book you read today brings you some kind of joy. Bye, guys.